Hello once again, everybody. This is Rich with High Percent Trading. This short video is going to show you the proper way to analyze and trade the manual setups using the Oracle indicator. A lot of you use the auto trader in combination with the manual setups, and the manual setups are very powerful. It enables you to actually enter more trades, and the other good thing about it is it enables you to come in at any given moment in the market, whether you're trading the European session or whether you're trading the pit open session or whether you're trading some other time slot session. It enables you to automatically analyze the market as to where it is at that given moment in time, and then enables you to set up your trades properly. So that's what I'm going to show. Now, just a brief recap. The Oracle indicator every day produces a daily trend. Okay, in the case of the Russell today, actually it was on Friday, March 2nd, not today. The trend for the Russell was down, and that's denoted by this red filled in band at the top. This is also the projected sell area for the Russell. The projected buy area for the Russell was down here, and that's denoted by this blue opaque band, and then this is our gold band right here. So quite simply, the easiest way to trade on a manual basis is, for example, if we're above the gold band, even though our projected daily trend today was down, and the real nice thing about the Oracle indicator is you can trade both sides of it. You can trade the breakouts, and I can show that as we go along. But in this particular case, we started the session in the afternoon, and what we had were blue bars. And so simply the rule is, when you first come down in here, when you're coming down, we're not coming down from the top, so we're starting. We're actually looking for either blue bars or yellow bars following blue. In this case, it was yellow bars following blue. And so as it came down here, once we tick up, there's an entry there. This band is 10 ticks, so it's only about $50 on a band with slippage maybe 60. So you got an entry here. You're able to get a scalp, but no runner. I typically recommend that you trade in multiples of 2. Try to get a scalp, 8 to 10 ticks on one, and then try to get behind a good runner. So this was an initial long trade setup. Then our bars turned to red. So what we're looking for at that point in time is going to be a short trade through the bottom of the band, and pretty much the same as we had here. We did have a short trade through the bottom, resulting in a scalp, no runner. As we came back, you could have had another entry here. All right, and there's no entry as we come across. As we moved higher, our bars turned blue, and then as we came back and ticked up, that's going to be a long entry again, either here or here. Again, because that's yellow bars following blue. And then as we move down through the bottom of the band, our bars turn red, and that was a short, and that was a very nice trade as we came down. That trade can make somebody's whole session right there. Now, the way this is taught, and it did not get there today, but as we're moving from one band to the other, the first time that you come down into the next band, which is the projected buy band, doesn't matter what the color is. As you came down, if you would have touched it or gone into it and then closed above it or traded above it, that would have been a long. In this case, we didn't get that. Okay. Sometimes you're able to get this trade off, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this was actually the low of the entire session. So coming into the trading of that day, this was your projected buy area, and I believe we came within about 4 to maybe 5 ticks of that projected buy area, and that was it. Let's continue on with the analysis. So as the market continued to move to the upside, then there are other types of trades to take in here, but I'm not going to concentrate on that. I'm just going to stay with the very simple approach to manually trading because it works day in and day out. And then as we move across into here, I'm going to now describe what we do next. Now, as we move back up to the gold band again, this can be an aggressive counter trend short. Again, it doesn't matter what color the bars are. First time we get to that band and then trade down, it's a short. This trade really did not amount to anything. And as a matter of fact, I don't think it even would have gotten enough on a scalp. So that would have been a full stop out loss, 11 to 12 ticks, a very small risk. But then the beauty of it is here. Our bars were blue. We traded above the gold band. That's a long entry. And this was a huge trade. We moved from here all the way up. So you can see you had an initial loss over here if you would have been trading this counter trend of about 12 ticks, but then a really big trade to the upside. And of course, you don't have to counter trend if you don't like to. I personally like to because you're going to see a lot of times that results in a big trade. But again, the big move was to the upside. There's a second trade entry that you can consider. And it has nothing to do really with the bar color. It has everything to do with this indicator down here called the profit. And that is as follows. As you came back down into the gold band again, we're trading above it. First time that profit turns blue, you can enter another long trade here. Generally speaking, you're not going to be close to the band. You might be a few ticks away. So that's not the preferred entry, but that entry will get you some nice trades as well. Now, as we moved further up into our projected sell area, again, this is our projected sell area for the day. Let's analyze the trade setups here, and this, I believe, is going to demonstrate the breakout trades. So again, as we're moving along, we move up to our projected sell area for the day. Even though our projected trend was down, it's meaningful when you break these levels. It's meaningful when you break the level. For example, the projected sell, it's because something is happening generally that caused that market not to follow the normal predicted movement for the day. That could be a news event, it could be a news item, it could be economic news, it could be something happening in the world. It really doesn't matter what it is. What matters is that you take advantage of that and can become a complete trader. So you can trade that as well. So again, because we had blue bars, once we traded above the band, that's a long entry. We're not looking for any short entries in here at this point in time because we're trading blue, or we can look for yellow following blue. We don't have that case though. But you did have the blue bars and you did have the breakout to the upside, again, resulting in a very nice continuation trade. Now, as we moved a little bit further along, you notice the bars turned red. All right. That means it's okay to go ahead and take a short if we were to get below here. And just like I showed earlier, we came down, we broke the band. That was a short entry. That entry really did not amount to much. As a matter of fact, it would have resulted in, again, a stop out. And that's part of trading. It's very important that you follow your stops and do your trade management, because without that, you really don't have a plan. So as we came back through here, short, and then stopped out here. Now, we don't have blue bars and we don't have yellow bars following blue, but again, a lot of traders will take this first time as we break above it again. You're going to get the blue profit. That is a long. All right, so you did have your long entry, and then it really never looked back. Another nice thing about this is when we break out, either to the upside or the downside, you've got the ability to get your extended target for the day. So had you been fortunate enough to take this long and we were moving up, you might be looking for another good area to take profits. and the Oracle will get that for you. Now, I just want to show this. If I click on Show Extended High and apply this, in real time, if the bars were moving, it would show this. So I went ahead and activated the Show Extended High for the day, and here it is. And so the long entry that I talked about over here, as we moved higher, moved right up into the extended high target for the day. Pretty much that was it. So again, a really nice trade. If somebody was fortunate enough to take this trade down here at around the 15, 20, 30, or 50 area, we moved all the way up to the 33.20 area. That's roughly about 13 handles. That's 130 ticks. That's a really nice trade. So there you have the ability to trade manually. And again, the nice thing about this is you can come in at basically any time and trade this. Let's say that you, for whatever the reason, couldn't trade until, say, 10 a.m. or 10:30 Pacific. You came in, you analyzed the market, you saw that we were trading above our band here, and as we came down into it, we broke above it. We had our blue profit. That would be your long entry. One trade for the day, and a very good setup. So these are the setups that occur over and over and over again in later videos. If you were to come in or come into the room, I'll show you how to trade the SQ down here as well for additional trades, but I don't want to cover that in this video. I've gone ahead and put up some information here for those of you who have not taken a free trial yet of the Oracle Indicator. It is available. You can request it off of this link. You're going to have to copy and paste these somehow, or just maybe write them down. Or if you go to the website, it's high%trading.com. You can click on the free trial, or you can click on the contact form, and that'll get you what you need as well. So again, I hope this was beneficial. I hope that you can see the real utility of being able to not only accurately forecast the trend for the day with extremely accurate projected buy and sell areas for the day, how to easily enter those areas at any given moment. And the important thing is when the market is not following the projected trend for the day, the importance of the ability to trade the breakouts when they happen, as I showed here. So again, thanks for watching. I hope to see you all again in the live analysis rooms coming up this week, and or if you choose to take the trial. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye now. Bye.